Hey y'all, it's Wendy from Village Card and Craft. Today I found myself needing a birthday card in a flash, and I'm going to show you how to do that too. Let's get crafting. Let's start out with some beautiful pattern paper. I've made a selection of 3 different ones, and I have some pre-cut and pre-scored card bases along with an ink type. I have chosen VersaFine Clair in Warm Breeze. I love how the VersaFine Clair stamps, so it's a great pigment ink, and I only have a couple of colors, but I thought this would look very springy. I am truly inspired by, of course, the Flower and Garden Show, which just started on March 1st. So we're going to go ahead, and I have selected this lovely piece of yellow paper, and I'm going to cut it at 1 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/4 inch. I just want 3 strips. That's it. To make sure that your stamping is spot on, I always suggest using a stamping platform. You may think it's quicker to grab an acrylic block, but if you don't do it perfectly, that's where a stamp positioner allows you to restamp without making any mistakes, as long as your cardstock remains in the original position. I'm using a happy birthday sentiment from Hero Art's stamp collection called Time for Cake. And I'm going to stamp that out in VersaFine Clair Warm Breeze pigment ink. The pigment inks really give a beautiful crisp I speak so well, crisp image to your stamping. And I do choose to go ahead and do this one twice, so that's where that stamp positioner really comes in handy. You may have spotted that I used a glue eraser to condition my stamp, and I always do that. This literally came from the dollar store and makes all the difference in the world. If you find this video helpful or enjoyable in any way, please give me some pixie dust by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing, and ringing that notification bell. Next up, figure out how you want to position your stripes. So I'm going to start with my thickest 1 strip on the left-hand side, and I've decided that I'm going to kind of change it up. It could be incremental where you go 1 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, but I decided to do 1 inch, 1/4 inch, and then 1/2 inch. And I'm going to go back to using my stamp positioner. And the reason for that is I want that first strip to be perfectly even. I simply place my card right into the corner, and then I use the corners to line up my paper strip. Easy. I finished lining up my card strips, just making sure that I had a little peek of the white cardstock between each strip. And then I make some selections. Leaving the white portion, you can choose to put a piece of ephemera, a die cut. I'm checking out to see if I want sequins there or maybe some type of bead. But the world here is at your fingertips. You can put anything in that white space to fill it up. Now, I did ultimately choose to go with a piece of floral ephemera. Pop your flower up on some foam tape and you're done. How's that for fast? You can knock out a card in about 5 minutes or so. You could do so much with a card like this. It's super simple, but you can speed yourself up by being well prepared. Cut your cardstock so that your bases and your panels are ready to go. You can have them pre-scored. I keep my ephemera in boxes like this so that I can just kind of thumb through, decide what I want to use, and then I can look at my pattern paper and decide if that's what goes. When I showed you the pattern paper earlier, I really love this, but look at the back side of that. You can mix and match. And how pretty would this be? I mean, that's crazy, but it's beautiful. So anyway, you can really jazz up your cards in so many ways. You can use metallics. You can use metallic pens and draw little doodle lines to accent the edges of your paper. So much here to do. Of course, you can bling it out. I chose to keep this one super simple, but you do you. And make it any type of card that you want. It could be happy birthday. It could be happy anniversary. It could even be a sympathy card. No matter what you need, this type of card can be super easy. You can even go monochromatic if you want to. The world is truly at your fingertips here. So have fun and get crafting. Until next time, I'll see you real soon.